After a bloody, thrilling first season, Domina is back for a second season on Starz. The period drama traces the incredible life of Livia Drusilla, wife of Roman Emperor Augustus Caesar. In this daring historical take, Livia takes center place as a key figure in her husband's rise as the first emperor of the Roman Empire. The first season takes us through Livia's transformation from the naive young girl from a noble family to the fierce tactician she must become to navigate the cutthroat world of Rome's politics. In the second season, Livia, played by Kasia Smutniak, has fully embraced her role in plotting her husband Gaius's ascension. The series truly drives home that she's the embodiment of, behind every great man there's a great woman. But great isn't synonymous with good. And Livia is the type of morally gray character who won't hesitate to commit really bad deeds to get what she wants. The first episode of the second season, titled Conspiracy, takes place 3 years after the end of the first season. Having been away and relinquishing governing duty to the Senate, Livia and Gaius return home only to find Rome in a devastating famine. Grains and breads have mysteriously disappeared from storages, and people are livid. Faced with threats of riot, the couple sets out to investigate the truth behind the food shortage and must race against time to solve the problem. Meanwhile, trouble is also brewing at home when the couple discovers that their son Drusus has been flaunting his German mistress openly, completely disregarding his engagement to Antonina, the daughter of Gaius's sister Octavia. Not wanting to risk instability within the family, Livia butts heads with her stubborn son over his lover and takes extreme measures to deal with the situation. Part political drama, part family soap opera, the second season opener offers plenty of intrigue to go around. Corruption, betrayal, murders, slavery, nepotism, not to mention the larger conspiracy brewing among the senators. Conspiracy hits the ground running at breakneck speed. Typical of Starz series, there is a lot of profanity to go around. Plenty of nudity and sex, too, no surprise there. It does feel a tad jarring, though, watching people of noble backgrounds say fuck all the time, even during normal conversations. It's giving Peaky Blinders vibe that simply feels out of place given the setting of the series. Lavishly, the episode pulls back the curtain on how Rome's high society operated in those days, from their opulent lifestyle, their custom, to the way they distribute power. From how Gaius and Livia's sprawling household coexist, to the way Gaius casually hands in ministerial duties to his inexperienced sons, it's a striking portrayal of power and privilege in all its glory. The show's cinematography enhances the experience, with beautiful shots of majestic Roman structures framing the characters. The political machination introduced in the first episode is rather banal, since everyone pretty much shows their card to the audiences early on. Every time we see the antagonists, we'd immediately be shown their cunning gaze or the music would swell, cueing us that someone's a villain. It's pretty cut and dry, which immediately dampens the excitement of finding out what happens. Thankfully, the series is anchored by the indomitable presence of its heroine, Livia. Smutniak perfectly delivers a performance that balances Livia's noble intention with her intense ambition really well. Using a Game of Thrones reference, she's cunning like Cersei and ferocious like Arya, a fearsome combination. The Helena Bonham Carter look-alike is capable of being regal as the matriarch of the house, yet also incredibly cold when it comes time to dispatch enemies. Her controlled performance is thoroughly engaging to watch, even when she's committing unsavory acts. Livia is no easy part to play since she's a walking contradiction. She's loving, but also menacing. She's commanding, but fully subservient to her husband, or more accurately, his mission. The duality of her role is really meaty, and Smutniak just eats it all up. As a drama chronicling Gaius's eventual rise as emperor, the dynamic between Livia and Gaius is front and center. Akin to Frank and Claire Underwood on House of Cards, this is one power couple you don't want to mess with. They have a complicated relationship. There is no question that they love each other deeply, but there is also another dimension in their relationship. More than just romance, theirs is a partnership, forged by shared ambition and the kind of mutual understanding that only they can comprehend. These two know each other so well, for better or worse. As much as they recognize each other's strengths, they also know damn well each other's weaknesses and what it could do to harm one another. In one particular scene, Livia, having just pledged her commitment to Gaius, goes to warn her guard Tycho that Gaius's thirst for power is about to wreak havoc in the capital, giving him the last chance to walk away. She fears Gaius, but willingly walks through fire with him. This portrayal is not that far off from her historical counterpart. In real life, Livia was rumored to be responsible for eliminating some of Gaius's enemies. A fierce defendant of her family, Livia believes that she's only protecting her dearest, and the only way is through acquiring power, which she can't do by herself as a woman in ancient Rome society. Gaius and his wife understand their unholy alliance will force them to make some merciless decisions, but in their shared willingness to pursue it anyway, they find their one-of-a-kind commonality. Ride or die, if you will. Although it's no HBO, this series is perfect if you enjoy Game of Thrones' intricate scheming or Succession's Machiavellian power struggle. Featuring a compellingly written lead female character, this is also an example of female empowerment story done right. Starz' shows have always been known to be B-grade in a pulpy, fun kind of way. Domina is one of the strongest proofs. The sum is surprisingly better than its parts, coming together cohesively as a decent swords and sandals outing. I want to hear what you think. Are you enjoying the new season of Domina? Please leave a comment down below.